Hi, this is People, Places, and Things in History. This is all a brand new video. I got yelled at for screaming too much and having the volume up too loud. So here we go. I'm sorry if you're like me excited. The thing of it is tonight is with a plot twist. Yes, a movie with a plot twist. You never ever would miss them. But get some popcorn, some munchies, and I'll tell you what my favorites is and see if any of these are yours too. Number one, the first one is in 1968. Yes, rated G is Planet of the Apes with Ronnie McDowell and Charlton Heston. Ronnie McDowell was actually one of the apes, which actually was pretty good. He really looked real life looking chimp. And actually, Charlton Heston, if nobody ever watched this movie, he was actually an astronaut. An astronaut that had actually went up into the air and actually landed. They thought somewhere's like on the moon, but nope, they landed where else? On a planet full of apes. This is one that you would really want to watch. One through the last ones. This is actually, the last one is the plot twist. You would have to actually watch these to really know what's going on and why these apes are using people for scientific experiments and so forth. These guys has been around since I was a kid and before, so this was one of the ones that I remember the most growing up and watching. I hope this was some of your favorite ones too, but you know, this is number one. Actually, number two is a PG-13 1999 The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis actually does a really good acting job in this one. You really have emotional time with this one, so be careful. This one's about a guy who's a psychiatrist, which is Bruce Willis. He actually has this little patient. It's a little kid. He's got to try to figure out why this little kid is having so much issues in school, never ever having friends, why he's actually thinking the way he thinks. This one's actually a pretty good one, but if you don't like ghosts, you better not watch it. That's the only thing about this plot twist, that you, at the end, you'll never guess it, but this one's actually one you're going to need on the edge. This one you actually got to sit there and watch again and again and again, and make sure you have your munchies, and you know, you might want to pause it the first time before when you want to go to the bathroom. The next one is Unbreakable. This is one of my all-time favorites. 2000. PG-13. With Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, they both did a nice job on this one. You have to actually watch this one. This one's about a guy who's actually unbreakable. He can't get hurt. He don't get a nick on him. He goes through a train wreck. They're trying to figure it out. And Samuel L. Jackson has actually a bone disease where his bones break. He's actually trying to figure out why Bruce Willis can never die. This one is really, really well written if you can watch it. I would love to hear your comebacks on some of these, but this one was one of the excellent ones that I really watch again and again and again. I wish they had it more on DVD, because this one was actually one of my favorites. I would actually suggest you could let your little kids watch this one. This one is actually one of the best ones the Cimarron has out of all of them, next to the next one that I'm going to mention later on. The next one is The Others. The Others was made in 2001, PG-13. The Others was Nicole Kidman. This was a Academy Award film. This one actually took place in 1940. This woman is left with her kids and just a nanny, a groundskeeper, and she has a housekeeper. This one's actually like one that you would have like a mansion. This woman was well put together, but her kids had actually a skin disease where they couldn't get exposed to the sun. So one day the curtains go missing. She's having issues. She can't figure out why everything is going on that's going on. You really have to watch this one. This one's one of those exciting ones. where you're on your edge. You really have to watch it. It's really nice put together film, and I gotta give a thumbs up to Nicole Kidman. She really did a well job with everything. The next one is Identity. Identity was done in 2003. This is rated R. With John Hawkins is on here. This is one that a lot of people isn't known that's playing in here, but this one's actually a good one. This one's like a murder mystery, who done it, who's been there, who's done that. This one's about a guy who actually is stuck, and he's actually a cop. He's stuck in this who done it, and it's flooded, the road's flooded, and he's actually stuck in a motel with this psycho killer. He's got to try to figure out who the psycho killer is. At the end, you'll go, oh my God, you never would figure it. I figured like 3 people, and I was wrong each time until I watched the very end. This one I really like to watch again and again and again. That's how good it is. The next one is The Village. The Village was actually done in 2004. This was actually PG-13. Sigourney Weaver, the one that had aliens coming out of her. This one's actually, she's on here, and William Hurt. Yes, and this one's actually a good one. This one's like placed at, like you would think, in 1980s. You know, it's a village. They're not allowed to go out. They're not allowed to go past the village boundaries. There's monsters, and you have to watch the monsters. This one's a Chevron one. So this one, you know, with me giving that away, you know that's a plot twist right there. But this one actually has a really good plot twist. This one, actually, the girl has to leave the village, and she's blind. That's all I'm telling you, and when you watch this, you're going to go, oh my God, I didn't think they were in that time frame. Alright, the next one is Lady in the Water. Lady in the Water was actually done in 2006. It's PG-13. And this has got Mary Beth Hurt in it. And they did a pretty good job, but it's more of an apartment building with lots of gossip. And this girl comes through and she can't speak a word. You have to actually watch this one. This one's like kind of good. She's like she can't speak, so they try to figure it out. They're gossiping to each other, and actually you find out why she come down and why the plot twist goes. This is actually a story he told his little kids. He actually wrote it, and he's actually in one of the shots. You have to watch it. You have to see it. It's not really a good one, but it's one that keeps you a little interested. But if you like gossip, you're going to be really interested. The next one is The Mist. The Mist is actually done by Stephen King, of all authors. It's a 2007 rated R. Thomas Jane plays as it. Chris Owen. And this one actually is about a place where it's like a town. The town ends up in a big fog. They don't know why, and then the creatures start getting big. And then they're actually in the supermarket. They're stuck there. They're trying to figure out ways to get out. The townspeople are getting riled because they see everything going on. They actually got to try to stop these creatures from coming in. It's a monster movie. So if you like monster movies, you're going to like this one. This one was one of my favorites. It was a monster movie. I seen it by accident on the TV, and I'm going, oh, well, that one was a dead, you know. You wouldn't even think at the end who was actually progressing these big monsters. You have to watch this one, okay, guys? And the next one is PG-13, 2013 to 2006. Now You Can See Me. This was made in 2013 to 2016, a PG-13. This has got Woody Harrelson and Morgan Freeman. This is pretty good. This is about magicians who go around and has illusions when they're trying to steal stuff. The thing of it is if you like magicians, this is your favorite movie. It was one of mine. I enjoyed watching how they would take things and steal things right out from underneath everybody to use magician tricks. Morgan Freeman is one that's an ex-magician. He's actually put in jail. He's helping the guys to try to catch the ones who's actually doing the magician tricks. They actually don't catch them because they're one step ahead. The plot twist is he shows you how they pull everything off. The next one is in 2016, 10 Cloverfield Lane. This has got John Goodman in it. This one's really good. John Goodman is actually the only one who actually builds the old-time bomb shelters. Yes, he built a bomb shelter. It's a good thing. The whole movie is plotted about this bomb shelter. He has people that actually isn't related to him. Actually, in this bomb shelter, there's only 3 people. The one woman, she's in a car accident. That's how she ends up in the bomb shelter. They actually don't show you what's going on, but towards the end, it's a little bit more of a mystery. It shows you how 3 people can get along in a bomb shelter for the longest time, and if you don't know what's actually going on, how bad somebody wants to get out of that situation. She's actually pretty ingenious. She figures out how to get out. But the plot twist is at the end, but he keeps repeating himself what's actually out there. She doesn't believe him, but then she gets away, and then the plot twist is she finds something else. It's actually pretty good. It's one of the recent movies. John Goodman doesn't look as young as he used to, like the rest of us, but in the long run, this one was actually one of them that you would sit there and chew your fingernails. If you actually don't have popcorn, that's actually what would happen. If you like these, give me a thumbs up and give me a comment and actually watch this and recommend it to other people. Yes, people, this is another one. This one's coming to you. This is called Uninvited. I had to add this one in. This one's a real good one. PG-13, 2009. Emily Browning and Elizabeth Banks plays on it. This is about a woman who comes home from a mental institution. She's been in an institute for a little while. They consider her clean bill of health. She comes home, there's a murder mystery going on. It's to figure out who is killing off the family members. And she's actually killed, there's people actually in where she lives, the town is being killed. They're trying to figure out, it's a whodunit, who killed, who's been being killed, who's going to be killed next. I would suggest you watch this one. This one's a real nail biter. And you're really going to need your popcorn because, kids, you really need your fingernails. This is signing off. This is Carol Church Gardner. If you like, hit a like, make a comment. I really enjoy it. Thumbs up. See you later.